In this video, we'll be talking about natal sun in Pisces in the 4th house and what this means if you have this placement in your birth chart. So, if you have this in your natal chart or your birth chart, whatever you want to call it, you are in the right place. And first of all, what does the sun represent in astrology? The sun represents ego, and it represents an aspect of our personality. It shows how our actions come across to others. And it's also our value to others. It also shows how we want to be seen and things that we're passionate about as well, because it rules the 5th house and the sign Leo, which is all about passions and things that we want to share with others sometimes too, because it's all about expression. And the sun can show our expression. It can show our energy levels as well, because Leo is the fixed fire sign. Fire is all about action or energy, and fixed is about a state of energy or action. So somebody's sun is like their energy levels. It's like a constant state of energy. It's a ball of fire in the chart. So if we want to see the energy levels of somebody, we look at the sun. We look at their 5th house as well to see if there's any planets affecting their state of energy, their passion, their motivation, their expression. So in general, when you have the sun in the 4th house, which is all about privacy, you're somebody that tends to feel less seen, or at least people don't see the reasons why you do things. Because the 4th house is all about privacy, and it's all about emotions as well. So generally speaking, your actions are motivated by emotions when you have this placement. And you only tend to want to do things, or you only tend to have the energy to do things when you feel passion for them, or when your heart is in it. If your heart is not into something, or if you're not feeling like doing it, a lot of times you would tend to procrastinate. And you're more of a homely individual when you have the sun in the 4th house. You like to just be comfortable. And that's the thing that you're most passionate about. You love a nice bed, a nice couch, a nice home. You like feeling cozy. And you like to think about your home life. The 4th house is also about family as well. And it's about memories. So people with the sun in the 4th house, they love to do meaningful things. They like to build memories, and they like to preserve things as well. And the sign Pisces is about film. So a random trait about this placement is that a lot of individuals with it have a passion for film or photography, because the 4th house is about preserving things, and Pisces is about imagery or imagination or visuals. So as well, with this placement, when you have the sun in the 4th house, which is all about privacy, and you have the sun in Pisces, which is all about secrecy or surface level vagueness, because it rules the ocean. This shows somebody that achieves privacy through being vague. And you really care about secrecy and freedom. Like, you're somebody that needs to have this emotional capacity to disconnect or to move freely. And I say this especially as well because the natural sign that has the 4th house in Pisces is Sagittarius, the sign of freedom and spontaneous action. So you tend to have a more vague expression when you have the sun in Pisces. And when it's in the 4th house, this is a way for you to achieve comfort or privacy or security, and for you to hide your emotions sometimes. And you achieve a sense of security that way. Through not having attachments or responsibilities, and through detachment, avoidance, or escapism. For you like privacy because it's a form of escape, whereas somebody else with the sun in the 4th house in a different sign may just like privacy for other reasons, maybe for self-esteem or financial reasons. But for you, especially with the ascendant, if you have it in Sagittarius, which many of you guys will have it, but some of you guys could have it in Scorpio as well. Some could have it possibly in Capricorn. But for the most part, privacy for you is a form of escape or of freedom or detachment. And it's a form of peace for you. It's spiritual fulfillment. And so another thing about this placement is that your actions, which is showed by the sun, are always subconsciously or emotionally influenced. So there's something always behind your actions. And it could be something that's subconscious to others. And your character is only a projection. Like you never show the full extent of yourself. You really just align your actions to the needs of others or to the psychology of other people. And you hide away other parts of yourself. You enjoy solitude from time to time because it allows you to recharge, especially emotionally. And it's always an influence of being emotionally free, or like achieving security through privacy and being vague. So the last thing about this placement, or one of them, is that these individuals only do things when they feel inspired or they have their heart in the activity, or when they care, because the fourth house is about our cares. And these people love investing time, care, or energy into their spirituality, into their freedom, into escape, travel, into their imagination as well. They like to create things or develop, art in their private life sometimes. And sometimes it can be photography or film as well. But they do value their solitude, because people with the fourth house in Pisces are a bit different in their form of security, is that they get it from contemplation and peace and silence. They don't get security from depending on other people. And that's because the natural sign that has the fourth house in Pisces is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very close to Capricorn, which is about authority and self-reliance. So they're very self-reliant people. And they're very spiritual people if they have, the sun in Pisces. And so in terms of how you come across to others, you tend to come across sometimes guarded, but in like a vague way. It's not such a physical form of guardedness. It's that you leave a lot of details out. And that's how the personality, which is the sun, manifests in this placement. And, the things that you're passionate about is freedom and is possibilities. You like being able to do things when you want to and how you want to do things. And you love to follow your passions, your inspirations, or your intuition. Like, these people are the type of people that will tell you that the best advice is to always follow your heart and follow your intuition wherever it takes you. And you really live by that mantra, because the fourth house is about emotions, and you really only do things when you have your heart in it. Or else, you'll feel unmotivated. And so that basically sums up what I have for this placement and what I wanted to share in this video. So I hope it resonated and that it was insightful. And if you enjoyed, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, if you'd like a natal chart reading, then check my Patreon, which is linked in the description. And for other inquiries about astrology or personal questions, then check out my email, which is also in the description. So if that interests you, and you have any personal natal chart inquiries, then definitely check that out. And other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting in any way that you do. And I will talk to you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.